All right, I know the print on this one is small, but bear with me. Jennifer can clean her room in 2 hours. John can clean the same room in 5 hours. How many hours will it take to clean together? So Jennifer can clean her room in 2 hours. So she does 1/2 of the room. And then, well, in an hour. John can clean the same room in 5 hours. So he does 1/5 in an hour. And we want to know how long it'll take them to do it together. So simple enough. It's going to be just like the last one where we have to multiply through by the LCD. Our LCD is 10x. So we're going to multiply by 10x here, here, and here. Now we go to the next step, which is cancel. We can cancel here to get 5x. We can cancel here to get 2x. And we can cancel here to get 10. So 5x plus 2x we can combine to be 7x. And divide both sides by 7. And you can leave it like this. You could also say that it would be 1 3/7 hours. If you really wanted to convert it to minutes, you could multiply 3/7 by 60. That would give you how many minutes, so an hour and, whatever minutes. But for our purposes, either this answer or this answer would be fine. All right, and this is the last one. We have that Morgan can clean out the garage 8 hours faster than her brother Logan. If they work together, they can get it done in 3 hours. How long would it take Logan to complete the job on his own? Use complete sentences and explain each step. So Morgan can clean out the garage 8 hours faster. So if we make Logan X, that means Morgan would be X minus 8, because that would be 8 hours faster. So just like we saw in the last problem, we're going to use 1 over X minus 8 to represent the fraction of the room that Morgan can clean in 1 hour. And then Logan is going to be 1 over X. And together they can do it in 3 hours, so 1 over 3. So together, if they do it in 3 hours, that means 1/3 of the room per hour. Okay, so same thing here. We need an LCD, and then we have to multiply through. My LCD here, I'm just going to have to multiply them all together, it looks like. LCD, it's going to be 3 times x minus 8. So I'm going to multiply by 3x times x minus 8 here, and 3x times x minus 8 here, and 3x times x minus 8 here. So in the first fraction, these will cancel, and I'll be left, let me switch colors, with just 3x. In the next fraction, these x's will cancel, and then I'll have to distribute. So I get 3x minus 24. And then on the other side, my 3's will cancel, and I have to distribute the x, so I get x squared minus 8x. All right, so it looks like we have a quadratic. So we need to keep the x squared positive so that hopefully we can factor. So we're going to move everything over to the right side. I'm just going to start on the left so that I have enough room. But we'll have x squared minus 8x, right? We want the left side to be 0, so I have to move these over. The way I'm going to move those over to the other side is by subtracting 6x. Now those will be gone. And then adding 24. So I get x squared minus 14x plus 24, and that's equal to 0. And thankfully, it's quick factoring, so I need two numbers that, put my x's in, multiply to be 24, and add to be negative 14. And those two numbers are negative 12 and negative 2. So I'm going to take it up here now. I'm going to solve each one. X minus 12 equals 0, so x would be 12. X minus 2 equals 0, so x would be 2. Now you might be asking yourself, how do I know which answer to use? Because we want to know how long it's going to take Logan to do it. And Logan is x. And I just found two different numbers for x. Well, there's always going to be one that makes sense and one that doesn't. So let's say that it's 12 first. If Logan cleans the room in 12 hours, that means his sister Morgan would do it in 12 minus 8, which would be 4 hours. So he does it in 12, she does it in 4. Okay, now what if the x is 2? If the x is 2, now Logan cleans it in 2 hours, and Morgan cleans it 8 hours less than that, like 8 hours faster than 2 hours, negative 6 hours? That doesn't make sense. So in the context of the problem, x equals 2 doesn't make sense as a solution. So the one that does make sense would be 12. So Logan would clean the room, if he did it by himself, in 12 hours, where Morgan would do it in 4. And that's it. So as always, if you have questions at any time during any of the recordings, you should pause it and text me, or pause it and call me, or pause it and email me. I even have some students take pictures of the screen and send it to me as a text, and then say, you know, I don't get this part, or can you explain where this 20 came from? Anything like that is fine. I just want to help if you have questions, okay? And yeah, let me know. Let me know if there's any questions I can answer or anything that I can do to clear anything up. Thanks. Bye.